October 31st, 2024 was crazy. In multiple ways. Um, Number one, it was Halloween. October 31st is Halloween, if you did not know, for some reason. Uh, we, it was a Friday, so we got to go to school on Halloween. Actually, no. We had to go to school on Halloween. Um, and we got to wear our costumes. And for the third reason, um, I got punched in the face. Hey guys, welcome to Spill the Juice episode 3. Welcome back, guys. This episode is crazy. My hair is awesome right now. Sarcasm. Anyways, let's get right back into it. Um, so at school, it was just like a regular day. Honestly, I was just like chilling. Then at the end of school, I was walking home with my friends the way that we usually do. And we're walking home and we see this dude. He's like riding around on his bike. He looks like about a year older than me. Um, so I'm like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" Trying to like make small talk, I guess. And I was dressed up as a police officer or like a SWAT thing. Here's a picture if you need it. Um, but uh, so I walk up to him and I'm like, "Yo, that's a cool bike," because it was like sparkly or whatever. It honestly looked kind of girly, but I didn't say that. um, but yeah, I said, "Yo, that's a cool bike," and he was like, "Oh yeah, my other one got stolen." Um, and I was like, "Oh dang." And like, cause I was dressed up as a police officer, a SWAT officer, you get the point. Um, I was like, "Yo, wait, do you want me to arrest the guy for you?" Like as a joke, and it was like, "No, I already shot him." I was like, "You what?" Like, what did you do? Um, I assumed he was joking, so I was just like carrying on, and then I said like, "Oh, well, if you shot him, then I might have to arrest you." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I can knock you out, my boy. I can knock you out. I can beat you in a fight, man." I was like, I bet you could." Uh, and then yeah, we leave. Um, and then about like 5 minutes later, we see him on his bike again, like riding around the neighborhood. Um, and then I'm like, "Yo, like I love your bike, bro." He must have thought it was like I was being sarcastic or like being rude about his bike. His bike that was probably stolen. He probably stole that bike off of somebody else. Anyways, um, he probably thought I was being rude, so he gets off his bike. Oh, and he's not wearing shoes. He's not wearing shoes. So that was very interesting. That was an interesting part. But long story short, he's not wearing shoes. I'm like, "Yo, where are your shoes? Like, are you just like barefoot riding that bike? That must hurt." He was like, like I don't know what he said, but he's just being like weird. And I say like, "Okay, well at least put on some socks or something." And he was like, "Man, I could beat you in a fight, I swear." And then he just starts riding away. And then the last thing I say, which I really wish I didn't say this, I said, "Cover up them dogs, though." And my friends start laughing, and he turns around and he starts walking over to me. He gets off his bike, throws it on the curb, and walking over to me. Keep in mind that this guy looks like a huge beast. He is about 1.5 feet taller than me, huge, way bigger than me, and I was intimidated by him. I was intimidated. Um, so he gets off his bike and was like, "Oh man, you want to fight me? Come on." He goes like, "You want to fight me?" And I distinctly remember saying this. I distinctly remember saying, "No, no, I don't want to fight you." And then here, this is the POV of what it looked like. So he got his left hand and he goes boom, and then you go wee ah, and you see stars for a couple seconds, and then you're like, oh gosh, because like you don't know what's happening. Um, then you look back at him, like, why would you do that, bro? Like chill out. Um, and he just starts walking away, like cussing and saying bad, very bad words. Um, and he gets on his bike and he rides his little bike away. Um, honestly, I should not have said. I should not have said cover up them dogs. I very well could have um avoided that interaction. Um, if I just hadn't said those words. But I did. So after that, I was with three friends, and at that point, I was kind of mad at them because they just let this dude absolutely smack the living poop out of me. The living poop. He goes boom, and they're all just like, please don't do that to me next." Instead of going like, "Oh, you wanna fight him? Come on, hey, we'll fight you, we'll fight you." Um, yeah, so they didn't really stand up to me. But guys, if you're watching this, if you're the people that were there with me on that day, you know who you are. Um, I don't blame you. Honestly, he's huge, and yeah. Um, we need to give him a name. Let's just call him Alfonso. Alfonso, the kid that punched me. Um, so I go home and I'm like, I got punched in the face. And my parents were like, oh my gosh, you did? Wait. So my dad like checks me out right here. No, it was right here. And there's like a red mark. It honestly didn't hurt, but it might have just been like the adrenaline that stopped the pain because it started hurting later. Um, but yeah. Uh, and then my mom, like I told her what he looked like. Um, actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and name drop him. Um, Max. Max. If you are listening to this, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I haven't seen you in about 6 months. I think you got kicked out of school. And possibly the neighborhood, and possibly sent to juvenile hall, and possibly Alcatraz. Anyways, my mom, I tell my mom what Max looks like, and and she goes around the neighborhood looking for him, and she finds him, and she's like, "Hey, you want to punch my kid? Come on, like." Why would you do that? Like he didn't even do anything. So my mom just starts like chewing him out. I wasn't there, but she told me about it. Um, and honestly, respect to my mom though. Like, for real. Hey, comment down below. Respect to mom, cause honestly, like without her, Max would still be tormenting me. Max, if you come back here, I will cry. Anyways, um, yeah. So then we go trick or treating, like the amazing like 6-year-olds. 6-year-olds. This was last year. Never mind. Whatever. Uh, Life 360. What the heck? I just got a Life 360 notification. I'm going trick or treating with my friends, and we see Max on his little like motorbike, whatever. Like just cruising around. And then he like pulls up right next to us, and I'm like, round two, here we go. Cause like I was honestly ready for it at this point, cause like I figured we would see him later in the night. So I was like, all right, come on. Um, and then he's like, "Hey, I saw you like earlier today." And my brother was with me. And my brother, he's in. No, I can't say that. can't say what grade he's in. Um, my brother is a lot older than him. Um, so I think Max was intimidated, and my brother's friend was also there. So yeah, we had sort of reinforcements um to take down this guy. Luckily he didn't try anything, but if he did, that kind of would suck. Um, yeah, I'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome back, everybody, to Spill the Juice. Um, going right back to Max punching me in the face. Um, so basically, uh, after that, like for a couple months at least, I was terrified of this dude. I was terrified. I would not take a walk around the block because I was scared that he would like see me and he would just try to jump me or something. Um, yeah, so yeah. Um, I found out that he went to my school, or that he like goes to my school. Um, this was a couple months ago when I found out. But basically, he goes to my school. We weren't in any classes, but dude, it was scary because I would see him every once in a while around the hallway, and I would be like, "Ooh, please don't kill me." Um, I told the counselor like, "Hey, did Max start here, or did like a kid named Max just start here?" And my counselor was like, "Oh yeah, we have a Max." I was like, "Yeah, that guy scares me. He scares me. He punched me in the face on Halloween." um, yeah. Long story short, I haven't seen him in months, so that's kind of good because that means that he probably got the karma that was waiting for him. Probably a run-in with the cops. But if he comes back, I will actually hide away in my house for eternity until he leaves. So beware. You might not see me if he comes back. But yeah. Anyways, that's my story. Sorry for the long episode. This was literally like 12 minutes long. Whatever. Y'all, next episode we got a special guest coming on. Um, his at is this right here. I might be wrong though. Whatever. Um, yeah. So he's gonna be on the podcast. We're also gonna record a video together, I think. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let me know what I should do in the comments, or like, actually, wait, this is such a good idea. Okay, so I'm posting this on a new channel, 22 Juicio. Um, let me know in the comments, or like give me random like stories in the comments that I can read, like, and I can like, what? So I can read them and I can share them with everybody so that your story gets known and that it's like a story time, you know? Yeah. So do that. And thank you for watching this episode of Spill the Juice. Bye.